I'm gonna have to quit the video right now, just because that's so good. Hey, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna be cooking something outstanding and delicious. All the stuff we cook is delicious, by the way. Just saying. So we're gonna be cooking a pork tenderloin. Now, we're actually cooking a pork tenderloin, not pork loin. There's the difference. Now, there's only a couple things that we need for this recipe here. You need some meat rub, and today we're gonna be using Rufus Teague's meat rub. And of course, some kind of oil for a binder. This is grapeseed oil. It's gonna be delicious. And your favorite drink. So my drink of choice happens to be tequila. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Now, I'm gonna get into this real quick, and we're gonna go low and slow on the smoker, and we're just gonna cook it until it's up to 145 degrees internal. Well, before we get to the work, there's two things that we have to do. One, cheers, because it's the weekend, so you know, this is what we do. Next thing is, if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell so you don't miss any of this crazy stuff that we're doing, and so you can drink with me, because it's the weekend. Now you see there are two pieces here. Now this is normal for a tenderloin, right? You're gonna have two pieces. They're similar in size usually. And you know, they can be trimmed up if you want. This one looks like it's trimmed up pretty well. It's got some fat pieces in it. We're gonna leave that in there. Remember, we're gonna slice this, so it's okay to leave a little fat on there. First thing we're gonna do is drop some oil on here. Let's drop a little grape seed right here. There we go. And that's enough to do both sides. A little extra. And then we're gonna go drop some right here. Boom. All right, now we don't need a lot. This is just for a binder. It's just so the rub will stick better. We just wanna make sure that it's coated pretty good, relatively good. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our rub, and we're just gonna sprinkle it on. Now, I like my rub on heavy, you know. I like it to be coated everywhere, and I like to make sure that we're not going to have any issues with flavor. Remember, this is going to be smoked, so we're going to get a lot of flavor from the smoke too, but we want to make sure that all this is covered. So we're going to go ahead and hit this one and then flip and do the same thing on the other side. You can put as much rub as you want. You can go as heavy as you want, light as you want. I like mine heavy. We're gonna slice these, so when we slice them, that's where we're gonna get a lot of the, you know, the flavor's gonna separate a little bit. You're not gonna get flavor on every piece, or in the inside anyway. So you get flavor on the outside. All right, so we're just gonna let these set up a little bit, let them sweat, and then we're gonna go straight to the pit boss. Now we've got the pit boss fired up. We're gonna go at 225. Now we're gonna go low and slow because we want these to get some nice smoke flavor on them. So we're gonna go low and slow for a while. We could go to 250, 275 and get done faster, but we don't want to. We're gonna get some smoke on here, right? So we're gonna go low and slow for a while, drink some beer, have some fun in the house, and we'll come back and check them out. All right, folks. So we've been out here for about an hour, and a little bit over an hour in the smoke. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this once. There we go, look at that. Some nice grill marks on there. Boom, okay. So about an hour, we're gonna go another hour in the smoke, see where we're at temperature-wise. Now, I didn't put this in earlier because I knew we had to flip it. We're gonna be nowhere close to the temperature, but let's go ahead and get this probe in. Woo, too hot. All right, get this probe in, see where that probe's at. And of course, we'll come out here with our thermal pin later and check to make sure we're double accurate, right? We got one, we get thermal pin, bang, bang, couple spots and see where we're at. But let's get this back down. It's cold, so, you know, if you go and open your grill for a little bit, and it is, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, 31 degrees, then you're gonna lose a lot of heat from your smoke. So you need to make sure that you don't keep your smoker open for very long, or else you'll be doomed. So I'm gonna have to let that crank back up. It's probably down to 180 or something now. So we'll see what happens when we get back. What now? You know what's up, boys. Let's get back to it. we are coming to a close on this cook. So what we're gonna do is pull this out, and we're gonna go ahead and throw some sauce on here, right? Now what we got is some Famous Dave's rich and sassy beef. Like that, and then over here like that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab our little beef brush. Yeah, we pour that. I'm gonna go ahead and get that nice and slather. Okay? Look at the color, rich. Okay? Then, God, that hickory smoke's still getting on me, boys. Still getting on me. All right. Now, we need to go ahead and flip this over. Okay. Oh, that pit boss is mad. That pit boss is pissed off. He's bringing all the smoke, man. All right, let's do that. Hit that. Oh, it's like a damn jet. Boy, pissed off because I opened it up. All right, we're gonna set this right here at 450. Boom, let's go. All right, boys, it's time to pull them. They've been on here long enough. I was just checking out the temperatures, and woo, I like that little char. That's my stuff. Yes, sir. Okay, grab these. That little char, I'm telling you what, that's gonna be fabulous. Now, when you guys are talking about backyard barbecue, this is what backyard barbecue looks like, okay? Everybody wants to talk about competition style barbecue. This is what backyard barbecue looks like. When you slice this up, you get a little bit of that char in every slice, or most of the slices anyway. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm telling you what, this is gonna be fabulous. Let me go ahead and wrap these bad boys up, let them rest. Everyone gets hung up on that, you know, competition barbecue style. That's not how people eat, man. This is how people eat. Let me show you something. Give it about 10-minute rest, and we'll be back at it, boys. So we got this contact haze. I just been drinking it. Hey, my fucking neighbors, man. My neighbors dropped this off on New Year's. They just knocked on the door, put it on the porch. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, I haven't been drinking it, but I'm gonna drink this contact haze, you know? It's pretty good, you know? My neighbors, they dropped it off on the porch, and they were just like, Happy New Year, had a little note on it and stuff. I got the best neighbors in the business, folks. So, let's go ahead and get back to this meat. We got our cutter. Gotta have a cutter, man. Gotta have a cutter. Now, get to this meat. Oh, shit. That meat, shit, that's all I'm on. Meat, shit, that's all I'm on. Still warm. So, see, we got a little, you know, little juice in here, not much. Smell fantastic. That little extra char does a little thing, man. It does a little thing to it. So, let's go ahead and carve some pieces off. You know what? I'm gonna change the camera angle for y'all. I'm gonna do something different today. Be a little different. I'm gonna be extra like some of those other guys on the tube, right? I'm left-handed, so I got that righteous cut, you know? You got that left-handed, you got that righteous cut everybody's looking for. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Eeny, meeny, miny, ho. Oh. It's so tender, man, it just fell apart. Boom. That's the one we want. Woo-wee. What you think? Ah, fuck. It's good beer. Now we're gonna go ahead and try this, man. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Man. Pork tenderloin, folks. I love it. I'm gonna have to quit the video right now just because that's so good. It's like my favorite thing in the world. That and like pork ribs, shit. I'm gonna take one more. One more out of the middle with a little char on it. Yes, sir. Boy, I tell you what, if you haven't tried a pork tenderloin, you haven't made one in a while, man, check this out. All you have to do Just put your favorite rub on it. Put a little oil on there first. Put your favorite rub on it. Smoke it at 225, get some nice smoke on there. And then, I mean, cook it up to 140, 145 degrees. 145 is where you want to be. Of course, that's what the, USDA says is done. But cook it up to 140, pull it off, wrap it, let it rest. It'll do a carryover cook to about 145, 150. Fucking delicious, boys. Hey, look, if you haven't yet, make sure you go ahead and hit that little subscribe button and that little ring a bell so you don't miss any of this good shit. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.